So hello guys, welcome to the Bematlab Show. And जैसा कि आप जानते हैं, we try getting really good guests, interesting guests हमारे शो में हर हफ्ते, हर बार. But आज के जो हमारे guest हैं, I tell you, he's very close to my heart, and I believe he's an inspiration for many, and he has been the sculptor of many people's life, many individuals' life. And for a few months, I got the opportunity to work under him, to work with him, and I mean, I truly was inspired throughout whenever the time period, whatever I got to spend with him. It was, it was like a journey of experiences, knowledge, and मेरे लिए वो बहुत बहुत स्पेशल इंसान है. And without wasting much of the time, I'll introduce him. So it's Mr. B. Ghosh
Thank you
with
for
us
having
on
me.
the podcast today. And इनके बारे में मैं क्या ही बताऊं. He's somebody who's given more than 2 decades to the education field. He's been a teacher, he's been a maths teacher and a science teacher. And इन्होंने अपनी major part of the life he spent with the kids, teaching them and giving them good education, quality education. So, sir, I can't thank you enough for being with us, and it truly is an honor for me and my show कि मैं आपको इस शो पर ला
Thank you, sir, for so much
सका.
appreciation. And I know that we perceive the world as we are.
Sir.
So, you yourself, a very good person, a talented person. I find in you so much talent, and I appreciate a lot. You, young generation, generally we say that they have no talent, and we just say like this only and just say it. But when we find out like you, these type of human beings, then really I and everyone should change their view.
So I mean, thank you. You're just being a little kind, but
Mm.
I'll say that with all the humility, I've been really inspired by you. And up, sir, I mean, I would come to the part जहाँ पे, I mean, I would keep on asking rapid questions आपसे,
Mm.
and आपका बड़ा अच्छा अच्छा जवाब मिलेगा मुझे. So, so firstly, I want to know. This is from a somebody. This is coming from somebody who's always been very scared of maths. So, sir, I mean, I was lucky enough to spend some really good time with people associated in education.
Mm.
Whether it has been my mother, whether it has been my father, whether grandfather, everybody. Sir, I tell you, major part of my family, and I would say the 100% part of my family, has either been scared or away from maths. Nobody has ever liked maths. So, when did you discover this that आपको maths में बहुत ज़्यादा interest है, sir, and that you want to be a teacher, you want to be a maths teacher? When was it that, sir, आपको maths में interest है? बचपन से आपको वो interest था, or you realized later on? What happened?
See, like a common being,
Okay.
I was also a cramming child. Everything was there like a normal child is there. But once I asked my own father that, uh, Father, how much you got in high school in mathematics? Because he was always forcing me that why are you not practicing mathematics? So I just asked him,
Okay.
and he brought me his result, and I saw that 100 out of 100.
Oh God, wow. So सर आपको थोड़ा सा वो हुआ होगा एकदम, आपको थोड़ा सा प्रेशर सा आया होगा.
100 out of 100.
Exactly.
From that time only, I decided that I will also be as good as my father.
Wow.
And then I practiced a lot, and yes, there was a pressure also from my father. My father was very strict.
Okay.
Okay, and he used to say that, like, I am going to play.
Yeah.
He used to say that before 6 o'clock,
Okay.
you have to be back.
Okay.
And if you do not,
Okay.
I will close the door.
Oh, रे बाप रे.
Be outside.
Okay.
So, this way my father was treating. I was always thinking why my father is so strict. Other parents I was seeing, and they were not so strict.
Yeah.
I was always questioning myself. To my mother also, I was very close to my mother.
Okay.
So I was always questioning why my father is so strict. But now I can feel that that helped me a lot.
डेफिनेटली। तो सर ऐसा मतलब आपकी बात में एक बड़ा अच्छा सा पॉइंट मैंने उठाया। सर ऐसा कभी हुआ कि आप 6 बजे के बाद आए और दरवाजा बंद हो गया?
साइकिल भी हम सीखे वैसे ही,
अच्छा।
चुपके चुपके ही सीखे थे।
अच्छा।
हाँ, क्लास 9, up to class 9, all my friends were knowing how to ride bicycle.
ओके।
I was not knowing. लेकिन फिर मैंने मदर से ही कहा कि मम्मी ऐसे तो हम लोग कुछ नहीं सीखेंगे। पापा इतने स्ट्रिक्ट थे कि ऐसे तो हम लोग कुछ नहीं सीखने वाले। कभी कभी हम लोगों को गुस्सा भी आ जाता था कि ऐसा ही क्यों। तो पापा बाथरूम में ज्यादा समय लगाते थे।
ओके, ओके।
ठीक है।
हाँ, जी।
तो मम्मी ने कहा कि यही टाइम है, तुम जो है, मैं
साइकिल
और
से।
मेरे भैया को उन्होंने
ओके।
ये किया कि धीरे से साइकिल निकाल के तुम लोग जो है कॉलोनी में चलाओ।
ओके।
तो वहां से हम लोगों ने फिर पापा को एक दिन दिखाया, पापा हम लोग दूसरे का साइकिल लेके सीख
अच्छा।
गए। हाँ, तो ऐसे करके फिर
So
तो
was this a shock for him या
हाँ,
डांट पड़ी?
ये कैसे क्या
अच्छा।
ना, अब
हाँ,
पापा क्या,
सीख तो गए।
हाँ, अब पापा को डायरेक्टली हम लोग जब, अच्छा पापा मतलब ना, ये था कि साइकिल हमारा बिगाड़ देगा पहले।
हाँ, जी।
दी पेरेंट्स वे ना वेरी स्ट्रिक्ट
Scared,
अर्लियर
yeah.
डेज। अब ऐसे आज के जो पेरेंट्स है, इवन आई एम
Yeah.
नॉट वेरी स्ट्रिक्ट टू माई चाइल्ड।
Yeah.
ठीक है। तो आज शायद ये वो एक एरा था जो जिसमें पेरेंट्स धीरे धीरे क्या हो जा रहा है, हम बच्चों को बहुत इंपॉर्टेंस देते हैं। उसका एक फायदा भी कभी कभी खराब भी है।
Yeah, बिल्कुल,
हाँ,
बिल्कुल,
उसका
definitely.
ऑफ साइड भी है, लेकिन ये है कि कुछ अच्छे चीजें भी हैं कि हम उसको एक्सप्लोर करने दे
Explore
रहे
करने का
हैं।
मौका
ठीक
दे
है।
रहे हैं।
आज तो इतना ये जो आज के बच्चों में थोड़ा डिसिप्लिन की
Yeah,
कमी है,
yes.
बिकॉज ऑफ द मोबाइल। एंड
Yeah.
एट द सेम टाइम
Mm.
इन माई डेज ना, वी वर ओनली नोइंग कि ये या तो इंजीनियर बनेगा या तो डॉक्टर
जी,
बनेगा,
जी।
ये दो ही थे।
दो ही फील्ड्स थे।
हाँ, लेकिन आज देखिए,
You have so many
हाँ,
professions to explore.
and
आपके पास इतनी सारी चीजें।
YouTube channel they are
बिल्कुल,
seeing and they are going through it, they are knowing everything.
Yeah.
They Jeet sometimes says
Yeah.
to Jeet, my son,
Okay.
says something, Papa, this is the criteria, this you have to do, then only you can get this. अच्छा, कभी कभी हम ये भी सोचते हैं, अच्छा रिपोर्टर्स भी हैं,
Yeah.
इतने सारे तो फील्ड सच में हैं,
Yeah.
कई सारे फील्ड हैं हम लोग, लेकिन हम लोग के मम्मी पापा खाली हो या तो इंजीनियर बनना है या
Engineer
तो
बनना है तो
डॉक्टर
डॉक्टर
बनना है। उस समय यही सब था।
So I mean this I believe is a good thing also that you know आज की डेट में हमें I mean वही सर सिक्के के दो पहलू हैं।
हाँ,
कि एक साइड ऐसा है जिसने हमारी इस जनरेशन को शायद बहुत सारे मौकों से वाकिफ करवाया
हाँ,
कि हम we could see them that
हम्म,
we just don't have these two professions
हम्म,
medical and engineering but
हम्म,
we've got more things to explore
हम्म,
but then there's some disadvantages also that our
हाँ,
generation is facing.
yes. In the mobile,
Yeah.
lot of things are there which
Yeah.
are not to be seen.
Not to be seen. Yeah.
ठीक है, बट देख रहे हैं बच्चे।
Exactly.
ठीक है। अच्छा, वो पेरेंटल वो वाला रहता है, लेकिन कौन क्या करता है?
Exactly. Exactly. So, sir, now I would ask, I mean, how did your teaching journey started? I mean, how was it that you decided that I want to teach? I mean, आपका maths का interest तो आ गया when you got inspired by your father when you saw that 100 on 100. But when did you think
Very
that I want to
emotional
teach?
scene, very
Okay.
emotional scene.
Okay.
Actually, na, when I passed intermediate, thereafter, I actually enrolled in that MMM
Okay. Okay.
EC.
Okay.
Okay. So 1 year only I was there, and then my father died. At the age of 17 only my father died. So thereafter financial problems were there. Mother said that how can you continue? Then I left that. Okay. And thereafter mother said that you now focus on degrees because this way you cannot engineering college, if you go then lot of financial things are there which cannot be managed.
True.
If actually pension was there,
Yeah.
my father was a railway officer,
All right.
so pension was there, but with that money, uh,
The survival was
huh,
a little hard.
a little hard. So that is why mother said that now focus on your this straight way.
So
You go and
you had to become the
huh,
earning member of the
yes. So thereafter, I did my degrees thereafter, and then first time I was by God's grace. See, I believe in God.
Yeah.
A lot of belief. Today also I
Yeah.
believe that everything I am today, because at the age of 17 when I lost my father, everything
It was just
surrounding was
upset
dark.
down.
Yes.
Yeah.
So from there I was going in Golghar something to do, and I met one teacher, one professor of engineering college only where I was
Okay.
studying. Khan sir was there.
Yeah.
So he, in his building only, small building was there, but there were so many rooms. In his building only, he was running a primary school.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there he said that you can, when you have done such things, so you come and teach.
Yeah.
So I started teaching from there.
Okay.
Okay. Then principal ma'am was there. She was so kind. Taj Public School.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. What
It was
कब की बात है सर ये?
ये 97 की बात है.
Okay.
ठीक है.
All right.
एक साल 96 की होगा शायद, क्योंकि एक साल 2 साल मैंने वहां पे किया, एक ही साल शायद किया.
All right.
तो देयर आफ्टर तो शी वाज सो काइंड. वो उन्होंने कहा कि अरे तुम इतना टैलेंट है, हम तुम्हें किसी और जगह पे हम बात करेंगे. ठीक. तो दिस वे तो अच्छा, mother also was seeing different schools. When I was there in one school, तो mother was focusing on school only.
Yeah. Yeah.
तो स्कूल में फिर वो पेपर में निकलता है.
जी.
इधर वीएनजी जहाँ मैं अभी हूँ,
Yeah.
तो वहाँ का भी वो निकला था कि मैथ्स टीचर रिक्वायर्ड. तो मैथ्स टीचर रिक्वायर्ड, तो ठीक है, मम्मी ने कहा कि अच्छा, इधर प्रिंसिपल मैम ने भी मेरे
She
सर
also
को
referred.
हाँ रेफर कर दिया था. तो मदर ने मुझसे कहा कि ये स्कूल यहाँ पे ऐसा ऐसा मैथ्स टीचर रिक्वायर्ड है, एंड यू जस्ट गो देयर, गिव एन इंटरव्यू. तो देयर वाज रिटन एक्चुअली दैट लेडी टीचर्स रिक्वायर्ड.
Okay.
ठीक है. तो हमने मम्मी से कहा, मम्मी लेडी टीचर्स रिक्वायर्ड है और मुझे आप भेज रही है.
जी.
लेकिन हम ना, बताए ना, हम लोग बहुत ओबीडियंट थे.
Okay. जी.
जैसे
जी.
मदर इफ सेइंग देन आई हैव.
You have to. do
Yes.
it. Yeah.
सो हम फिर मम्मी से बात भी किए कि मम्मी सारे लेडी टीचर्स तो जाएंगे, हम वहाँ पे एक जेंट्स. तो मम्मी ने कहा कि अब ये कैसे, उन्होंने कह दिया कि अरे मैथ्स टीचर तो जेंट्स ही चाहिए. हाँ.
जी.
तो फिर आई वेंट देयर इन द ईयर 99.
All right.
ठीक है. 1999. So I reached there. Sir and ma'am, newly married couple, were sitting there. They took the interview, and this way I
Wow.
got the job.
So, sir, I mean, that truly connects a lot of things. Sir, I mean, you've spent...
Actually, otherwise I would have been an engineer.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
my father would have lived.
okay. So, I mean, this brings to me a question, sir, that you've spent quite a lot of time with children. And when 1999 you joined.
Then after 1 year, sir,
Okay.
this I missed out. That 1 year, because of some preparation,
Okay.
I left the job for after doing 1 year, I left the job.
Okay.
Then again in the year 2001,
Yeah.
December month, I again joined.
Okay. So, sir, do you think that this was the destiny that you had to be a teacher? I mean...
Yes, might, yes, you
Yeah.
can think so. Because how I means went outside, again I came in, and I was always connected because no, see, ma'am and sir,
Yeah.
I'm not just working there means because I am a teacher there. It's not my only, I'm not
You're
doing
not
as
just
my
going to a
duty.
workplace.
That is not that there. My connections are there, my emotional connections are. Sir is like my eldest brother. Huh. And how ma'am and sir helped me, if I look back, I cannot imagine. Again, it cannot happen. Huh.
So you
How?
got a very, you were lucky enough to get a very good working
Yes,
space.
yes. That is why I always, even I come out from my house, I always pray to God that be with me and let me be with good people only.
Wow.
Because ma'am and sir, what they did for me, sir, you don't know when my mother died. So how I have to handle the situation, I was not knowing. Uh, पंडित जी आए, सब कुछ लिस्ट विस्ट दिया, ऐसे ऐसे होगा, ये करना है, वो करना है. अब हिंदू रिलीजन में बहुत सारे वो रिलीजियस वर्क होते हैं, तो कैसे क्या करना है बहुत कुछ पता था नहीं. तो इस इतने में हम देख रहे हैं कि सर इज नॉट देयर. तो आई एम आस्किंग एवरीवन दैट अरे अभी जो मेरे साथ थे सर वो कहाँ गए. उन्होंने कहा अरे वो तो गाड़ी से निकल गए हैं. अच्छा कहाँ निकले हैं. तो फिर हम थोड़ा सा ये हुए. हाँ तो फिर मैंने वाइफ से भी पूछा तो अभी तो थे, कहाँ चले गए. आफ्टर अ लिटिल वाइल सर इज अगेन रीचिंग देयर. Everything he bought, whatever required that day. The total list was there and he bought everything. तो मतलब हम आपको बताएं कि
You were there like a family.
हाँ एकदम अच्छा. जीत took birth in this Modi only. Smita Modi, this hospital. Ma'am and sir, whatever did cannot be expected from anyone. Cannot be expected. So how I am connected, why I am doing here, I know, my God knows.
So I mean this feels so good that I mean एक ऐसी दुनिया सर जो कि completely commercialized हो गई है, and especially in such a noble profession like teaching. I mean sir, I believe that teaching is something जहाँ पर आप एक टीचर को चाहे जितनी भी बड़ी सैलरी दे लो, I mean you cannot pay justice to him because he's sculpting somebody else's life. I mean आप एक ऐसे बच्चे को पढ़ा रहे हैं जिसको आपको पता है if he does well, he'll earn much more than you.
Yes.
But then you have this thing that you're still doing it. So it's I believe it is a very noble profession. And so that brings me to a question जहाँ पे मैं आपसे ये पूछूंगा कि जब आपने ज्वाइन किया स्कूल और अभी मतलब सर 2001 भी अगर हम कंसिडर करें तो from 2001 to 2025. So what do you think कि एक क्या बच्चों में आपको चेंज महसूस होता है? उस समय की शैतानियां या इस समय की शैतानियां क्या हैं? उस समय के बच्चे जो शायद जल्दी ग्रास्प कर लेते थे चीजें, या अभी के क्या जल्दी होता है या टाइम लेते हैं?
Vast difference.
Yeah. What are the differences you feel?
I say you that means how they were respecting.
Yeah.
The respect for the teachers. This generation is not knowing even.
They're not going.
We parents are responsible.
Yeah.
I know this. कि हम लोग रिस्पॉन्सिबल हैं, हम लोग वो चीज़ बताते नहीं हैं बच्चों को. और कुछ ऐसे चैनल्स आ गए हैं सर दैट फाउल वर्ड्स आर बीइंग यूज्ड देयर. तो उसमें बच्चे अपने आप को इन्वॉल्व मानते हैं. दे लाफ ऑन दैट.
They feel it is cool. They feel it is normal.
हाँ, उसमें बताते हैं कि टीचर्स को मैंने ऐसे कर दिया तो वैसे मैंने बात किया. तो एंड दिस वे जब सराउंडिंग यही है तो दैट इज नॉट
That is
देयर
somewhere
फॉल्ट ओनली.
hampering the
हाँ,
mind.
सराउंडिंग ही अब वो चीज नाउ यू हैव टू थिंक दैट दिस वे ओनली दिस जनरेशन विल गो.
Yeah.
ठीक है, बहुत ज्यादा एक्सपेक्टेशन कि आप वो आपको उतना रिस्पेक्ट देंगे. तो पहले बहुत रिस्पेक्ट देते थे बच्चे,
Yeah.
वो अब नहीं है. लेकिन आपको बताया कि बच्चे दे आर नाउ कंप्लीटली फोकसिंग ऑन देयर करियर.
Yeah.
माइट अब अगर हम लोग अपने ज़माने की बात करें तो वी वर नॉट दैट मच फोकस्ड. हम लोग को कोई हेल्प करने वाला सर उस समय नहीं था. पेरेंट्स जितना बताते थे या कोई दोस्त अगर कुछ हुआ तो उन्होंने कुछ बताया, ओनली
You should
मीन्स
just
नॉलेज वाज वेरी लिमिटेड. ठीक है, लेकिन आज जो हम देख रहे वही हमने कहा ना
वही
कि
कि सर सोर्सेस बहुत ज्यादा खुल गए.
अब सोर्सेस बहुत ज्यादा हो
And
गए. इसका नेगेटिव
नेगेटिव भी है एंड एडवांटेज.
हाँ, यस.
So, sir, now I would say that आज I would really appreciate, sir, that Valla, you're looking very amazing. आप बहुत
Thank
अच्छे
you,
लग रहे
thank
हैं.
you.
And I tell everyone
Hmm.
that this is how sir comes dressed in the school.
Hmm.
But as he enters the class, और जैसे ही ये क्लास से बाहर आते हैं, you see a completely different person. So I'll mention that, sir. Please forgive me for that. That sir को जैसे आप देखेंगे, he's all suited booted once he goes in the classroom. Once he comes out of the classroom, you'll feel इनकी आधी शर्ट टक्ड आउट है, इनकी टाई थोड़ी सी टेढ़ी हो गई और इनकी पूरी पैंट पे, he usually wears dark pants और पूरी पैंट पे चौक लगा हुआ है. तो sir, how is it that you get so engrossed in teaching? I mean there are teachers and obviously वैसा ही होना चाहिए, but ऐसा कैसे होता है sir that what is it like, classroom का माहौल कैसा होता है when you are teaching, whether it is maths or physics, anything, कि मतलब आप आते हैं तो you completely satisfied कि I had a good class.
हाँ,
Yeah. How
ये
does it
चीज
feel?
बहुत जरूरी है. First, I always say them to be quiet. See, because if they are not quiet,
Concentrated, अगर concentration है तो
हाँ,
maths
then they cannot do anything. First, I make the class quiet. That first be quiet and listen to me what I want to say. उसके बाद तो जैसे मैं अपने बच्चे, सब मेरे बच्चे हैं, ठीक है, जैसे मैं अपने बच्चे को एक्सप्लेन करता हूँ, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि अच्छा ये जो मैंने बताया ये कैसे आया, इस चीज को भी बताते हैं. एंड द वे दैट यू सेड दैट यस माय शर्ट समटाइम्स कम आउट, तो वो इसलिए क्योंकि इतना इन्वॉल्वमेंट हो जाता है ना. अच्छा, बच्चे जब पूछते हैं, sometimes sir also comes there on the window and then he sees that why so much noise is there, because sometimes na, I ask the students and they are so, means they feel that I should reply.
Yeah.
Sir I. So sometimes yes, noisy, although I always hint them that this way you should not shout. But okay, they are children only.
They're kids.
So sometimes this also happens. But now, yes, I feel good now. Means, yes, I was not becoming a teacher, but when I became a teacher, then I feel like a teacher and I should, means, give something. This, a little bit only, but this every day I should go and 1% increase in their knowledge at least. They should be there.
There should be 1% of an add-on. Anything. You just, I mean, I believe that is what gives you so much of satisfaction, sir.
Yes.
And that is the secret behind the,
I
mean, the transformation.
When I go to do the geometry work, I take one geometry box is there for teachers. I take that, carry that to the class.
I've seen that.
Yes, and I means how they have to 90 degree, 120 degree, 135 degree, how to draw. That I draw myself there on the blackboard.
So I mean, I truly believe that it truly is an amazing thing, sir. I mean, I won't take much of your time, but there are a few more questions I would like to mention क्योंकि वो माहौल चल रहा है अभी. Sir,
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है बात करके भी, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करने में. हाँ
सर, this is our pleasure, sir. It's all our pleasure. And sir, अभी बोर्ड्स का माहौल चल रहा है.
You are like my son only ना.
Of course.
तो हम बहुत ही अब means as the time is passing, a lot of respect for you also I can
No,
see in my mind. Huh?
it's not like that.
Hmm.
I mean,
Lot
all
of
all
talent
I
you have.
need is just
Hmm.
blessings and support
Hmm.
from you. I truly
Lot
believe.
of ideas you have, ah, which we cannot think of also. This
So
way also you can imagine. This thing doesn't come in my mind.
it's
Mm.
all just blessings, and I just try that I never disappoint or
Mm.
discourage any of you. I'll just try in life. So now
The movie that we did
oh,
because of
oh
you
God!
only.
Actually, yeah. There's one more thing I would mention that while I was that time period when I told, so there was I mean जो तब से sir ma'am की बात कर रहे थे, they are my parents, and ultimately one fine day there came an idea in my mother that why don't we do a theater in the school?
Hmm.
So I was like, huh, everybody does it. What special? So she was like, "Ki, we'll do a theater, but that theater will have students and teachers both." So I was like, no, this is interesting. Up now, she just said that in a go. I mean, but I had this pinging up, like we should think about it, we should do. So I sat on my thinking table, sitting table, and I just kept on thinking, and then ultimately, me and my mother crossed on a idea that let's do Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. So even in that, I mean, I feel very happy that जैसा कि सर ने कहा, I was playing his son. Sir played Amitabh Bachchan there, and he did a fabulous job. So I mean, sir, I feel ये कितना ज़्यादा experience है, sir. It's so much of experience.
So means I was also so much uh, thinking that this way also it can be
Just
imagined.
imagine,
Yes, we
wow.
are doing something like
Exactly.
that.
I mean,
Huh.
it's majorly students doing it for teachers, and इस बार ये था that
Yes.
teachers and students partnership. I mean, what an amazing thing it was. I mean, मैं बता नहीं सकता कि वो कितनी ही एक अच्छी चीज हुई थी. And वो तो सर एकदम
Great
एक
role you
experience.
have
That
played
was
also.
नहीं sir. I mean, I believe you and
Junior
even
Shah Rukh Khan, you are
अरे
there.
no sir. Even Arpita Miss. I mean, she played
Hmm.
the role of amazing experience it was. सर आई वुड से दैट अब सर वो बोर्ड्स वाला माहौल चल रहा है सर स्कूल में, मतलब अभी सारे बच्चों के एग्जाम्स चल रहे हैं, बोर्ड एग्जाम्स चल रहे हैं. व्हाट आर द टिप्स दैट यू वुड वांट द पीपल और द स्टूडेंट्स हु आर वाचिंग यू? आई मीन आप अपने बच्चों को तो आप यू गिव दोस, बट व्हाट इज दैट वन मैसेज और दैट वन थिंग यू वुड टेल कि पढ़ाई तो कर रहे हैं लेकिन किस कदर पढ़ाई करनी चाहिए बच्चों को इस टाइम पे? What do you
अब
think? It's already
this is
too
the
late.
yes too late.
It's already too late. But I
Those
mean,
who have see I believe in consistency. अगर रेगुलरिटी नहीं है, ठीक है, तो फिर आप लास्ट मोमेंट में पाएंगे तो आप 60-70 50-60-70, हाँ, इससे ज्यादा हम एक्सपेक्ट नहीं करते हैं. जो कंसिस्टेंट है, रेगुलर स्टडीज, फॉलोइंग द टीचर्स, फॉलोइंग पेरेंट्स, हाँ, कि व्हाट दे आर सेइंग, ये जो हम लोग बच्चों को बताते हैं, एक्चुअली ना दे थिंक दैट teachers have to say like this only. Teachers say every time teachers say this way only, but why we are saying? We have gone through that life. ठीक है?
Students, sorry, teachers have also been students.
हाँ.
True.
तो वो चीज आज जो हम लोग बताते हैं, लेकिन शायद यही रूल है कि हम लोग भी सोचते थे कि यार पेरेंट्स तो हम लोग को ऐसे ही कहते हैं, वही आज भी बच्चे सोचते हैं. लेकिन ना कहीं आई बिलीव दैट यस वी शुड फॉलो पेरेंट्स गाइडेंस, वी शुड फॉलो टीचर्स गाइडेंस, ठीक है, बिकॉज नो अदर विल गाइड यू. दे
the way they
means
parents
every
and
time
teachers
you
very
will
selfless.
हाँ,
वो बहुत
very
selfless.
selfless work.
Yeah.
तो वो जो चीज है वो और कोई नहीं देगा. हाँ, आज आप के पेरेंट्स आपके लिए हर कुछ कर देंगे, लेकिन वो चीज आप सोचिए कि आपने मार्केट से 10 रुपया लिया किसी वजह से, एंड देन दे आर गोइंग टू आस्क एवरी टाइम यू पास इन फ्रंट ऑफ देम, ऑफ द शॉप।
Definitely.
तो वो चीज है ना कि पेरेंट जो सेल्फलेस चीज करते हैं
Definitely.
उसका कोई और वो नहीं है, तो हमेशा पेरेंट्स को फॉलो करना चाहिए और कंसिस्टेंट। हाँ, एवरी टाइम दिस आई हैव फेल्ट कि एवरी टाइम you fail in something, try to find out 3 points why I failed.
Okay.
3 points, just write down there every time you fail why I failed.
Hmm.
3 tips that I would have been successful this
If
way.
I did
This way I could have done.
and so what do you think?
ये एक्सपीरियंस को बढ़ाएगा और इस चीज देन यू विल नॉट बी मीन्स फाइंडिंग प्रॉब्लम टू फेस एनी टाइप ऑफ एग्जामिनेशन। ठीक है कि अरे ये तो हमारे साथ हुआ था और मैंने इस तरह से किया था।
You know the trick.
Hmm.
And so what do you think abhi what would you say to the children? I mean, exam time and there'll be a little pressure.
Yes, whatever you have done, see point wise if you have written in the copies, just go through, close the every topic you see, just see the topic, close the book, try to recall everything that what I have studied there. Then again try to find out if there is any addition. I could add anything there. So this way, and best way to teach someone.
Yeah, right.
Right. So then they will question you and you will try to find out the answer.
Yeah, right.
So this way na knowledge then increases.
Exactly. Exactly.
This is the best way that you teach someone. और सबसे बड़ी बात है कि किसी को, और अभी तो लास्ट मोमेंट है, सो किसी को किताब दे देने के लिए कि अच्छा हम इस चैप्टर में हैं, और मीन्स सम एल्डर ओनली, नॉट द जूनियर वंस, कि हम इस चैप्टर में और क्या क्या क्वेश्चन आ सकता है, जस्ट आस्क मी एंड आई एम गोइंग टू आंसर। हाँ, तो दिस वे you can improve your skill.
Alright. And so one last message to the parents. What do you think? I mean, अभी आपने बता दिया मतलब we children should follow the parents and everything. One message for the parents that what do you think कि अब तो हो चुका सर, चल रहे हैं, but
never be disheartened.
Okay.
ठीक है, आपको अपनी ड्यूटी करनी है।
जी।
आपको बताना है कि क्या चीज अच्छा है, क्या चीज बुरा है। हम अपनी तरफ से जरूर इस चीज को रखें। ये ना सोचें कि अच्छा मेरा बच्चा तो नहीं सुनेगा, फॉरगेट दैट कि हमारा बच्चा कैसा है। आप हमेशा चीजों को रखिए सामने कि 2 चीजें हैं, तुम ये चुनना चाहते हो, तुम ये चूज करना चाहते हो, क्या करना चाहते हो, दैट इज योर लाइफ, बट आई सजेस्ट यू दिस वे यू लीड। ठीक है, क्योंकि इसी चीज से फिर हमारा, क्योंकि आगे बढ़ने में ये बहुत मदद करता है। एक्चुअली ना स्टूडेंट्स, द चिल्ड्रन आल्सो नीड्स द नीड द गाइडेंस,
they also need the support.
हाँ, ये चीज है ना कि हम लोग सोचते हैं कि अरे वो हमको नहीं सुनेगा, सुनते हैं सारे बच्चे। ये है, हम कभी कभी हम ही लोगों के पास टाइम नहीं है, उनके साथ बैठना होगा, बताना होगा हर चीज,
spend time with the children,
spend time with the children. अपने बिजी लाइफ में भी यस फाइंड आउट सम टाइम फॉर द चिल्ड्रन, और ये हेल्प करेगा बच्चे को, कहीं ना कहीं हेल्प करेगा कि हाँ मम्मी ने बताया था, हाँ पापा ने बताया था,
at least that will be in
हाँ
their minds.
in their minds. वो चीज बहुत जरूरी है कि हम, अरे वो मेरी बात नहीं सुनता है। कई सारे पेरेंट्स आते हैं कि सर वो मेरी बात ही नहीं सुनता, अरे नो एनी प्रिटेंशन, ठीक है, ये नहीं बहाना चलेगा, आपको बताना होगा क्या चीज अच्छा है, क्या चीज बुरा है।
तो I mean that was, I mean I won't take much of your time sir, that was the end of the conversation, but ऐसा तो लग रहा है कि मैं कितनी बातें कर सकता हूँ सर से, but
और
I won't take much time, but
मुझे भी बहुत अच्छा लगा, मैं क्या बताऊँ। हाँ, I was thinking that which way I should answer, so means easy way you have created the environment.
Sir, I tell you, this was really amazing to hear about your life, mathematics, students, and especially the workplace that you got. I mean how helpful, and I mean वही वाली बात है सर, अच्छे लोग अच्छे इंसान के साथ अच्छा होता है। I mean and you are such a beautiful human being.
लेकिन हम अपने आप को इतना, अरे the problems that I faced, whether in school, in my personal life, if my director ma'am, if my principal sir would have not been there, I could have not handled them.
So
The way that I have handled, वो मेरे बस की बात नहीं थी.
definitely, I believe even they have the same immense amount of love and respect for you, sir.
I really joined my hands in front of them.
And with that, I take a sign off from all of you, and we'll see you in the next episode of the Bematlab Show. And like, share, and subscribe us, the Bematlab Show. And thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you so much.